what's left. It's fantastic. Okay, I can't believe no one's talked about Justin Trudeau yet and his pictures. I'm surprised. I feel like no one wants to talk about it. No, but I do. I feel like no one wants to talk about it. And like the day those pictures came out, I saw a lot of people on Twitter and they were like, you know, we shouldn't focus on JT's pictures. We should focus on, like, you know, the systemic racism within Canada that, you know, gave rise to these pictures. And I agree 100%. I think we should focus and talk about the systemic racism within Canada that gives rise to certain behavior tomorrow. Today, I want to talk about JT, okay? Y'all want to move on quick? Let's just focus on him for a second, okay? You know, like, when I heard the news, when I saw the pictures, I was shocked, but I was not surprised. And that's for two reasons. Number one is that JT is rich and white, okay? And it just, when you're rich and white, inevitably at some point, some fraternity you're trying to join is gonna be like, look JT, we like you, we like what you're bringing to the table, money. But there's one thing you gotta do before you join Kappa Kappa Kappa. Don't look up that acronym. And that's, you gotta put some doo-doo on your face. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, JT. You gotta do it. It's the only way. And we gotta take pictures of it, too. And you gotta look really happy doing it. Now, the second reason why I wasn't surprised is because the trip to India, okay? You guys know exactly what I'm talking about, okay? He went to India. He was dancing his ass off. He was super happy. He was like in full gear, full costume. And he seemed happy, but I think like in the back of his head, he might have been thinking like, this costume is missing something. If only I could put my chocolate face on. Coco Justin. So, that's the only thing he was missing. That he needed that. This fool dressed up as Aladdin. As Aladdin. And he thought, in the back of his head somewhere, he's like, people won't recognize me as this very famous Disney character. Unless I rub some chocolate fondue on my face, I gotta do it. No one would know, no one would know. That would be like me, Faisal Al-Yawar, brown guy, deciding to dress up as Spider-Man for Halloween one day, and you know, everyone loves Spider-Man, and I get everything, you know, I buy the costume, I learn how to stick to walls, everything. But on Halloween night, I'm like, wait, how will people know that I'm this fully masked, popular white character unless I put some baking soda on my face? I need it, it's the only way. Now, I'm gonna say something and it's gonna hurt some feelings, so I'm sorry. But I'm saying some, not all, but some left-leaning liberals are so woke and so progressive that they want to be brown. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, it's the truth. I have friends like this. I do, I have friends like this, and they tell me, they're like, you know what? I'm basically a minority. And I'm like, Thomas, you're French-Canadian. You're very French-Canadian. Thomas, you're so French-Canadian, your parents named you Thomas. They didn't even want to call you Thomas. That was like too ethnic for them. You can't. Just because your girlfriend is Jewish does not make you a minority. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to drop these truth bombs on you. The last thing I want to say, not that you guys are going anywhere. It's already 1 a.m. You're not leaving. But the last thing I want to say is that, you know, us brown people, we don't have a lot of choice when it comes to political figures, you know? So some brown people might still end up voting for JT in the coming election, as is their right. And the reason for that, if you ask them, they will tell you, well, at least he tried to put himself in my skin. Thank you, everyone. You've been great.
What happened to the Justin Timberlake jokes? Oh, JT, Justin Trudeau.